You just got to get on the bank.
Well, today you join me and Colin back on the Dyke at Newark. I'm on peg 7 or 8, I'm not quite sure. We're having a bit of a friendly match, hopefully catch some silvers. We've had the agreement that if either of us do catch a barbel, we'll just count it as a pound and put it straight back. We're not putting them in keep nets. Just having a quick tactical change of hook length before the off. I'm going to start on a feeder, the black cap feeder, a bit of hemp, probably a worm to start with, and just see. And hopefully we can catch. I shall catch up with you in a bit.
Right, all in. I'm not ready yet anyway, I ain't got catapult out and out. Yeah, what? That's perils. Not forget to take it off when you're done fishing, innit? On now. Yeah, only a little bleak. Need some more weight on my float. I'm on 3. Yeah. Oops. I'll probably be me all tangled after a terrible cast. Let's bring that in and see if it. No. Got one on drop. I think I've picked the wrong rod today. 17 foot is just not really what I wanted. Should have had a shorter rod. Just leave that there, pull that there. Rest my rod on it. Alright, 1, 2, 3. It looks like there's some crap down there. It's a bit deeper than I thought it'd be here. I've been busting to get out here on rod. It's not really conditions because there's no flow here at all. Oh, she's come off. Oh, she hasn't. Thought she'd come off. Leave a roach. Six. Yeah, but they don't add up to 1. No. No, they're only tiny ones, mate. Are a tiny little roach that, what? This rod's way too long for this job. Well, for where I'm fishing. That's a better fish. No, it didn't. Same size. I think they bleak, half of them are, Andy. I think a lot of them's bleak. I say one of them are a roach. 3 maggots. Seems to be if it gets down to the bottom, they're not really bothered about it now, they're all coming up. Just hammering it, Andy, before it gets anywhere. You're hammering it. Oh, bollocks. Wrong way. Let me tell this. It's better flow further out, Andy. No, that's off. I might try further out, because they're only tiny ones. So cast out and see how far I can catapult these maggots out. Just when there's a right piece of weed. So I'll go to normal then. Trying to do it a bit further out line, it's a little bit more flow. There's not a lot of flow anyway, but it is actually moving there. See if I can get by these little ones. Let's try a single. If I come in any further than what I am, it just sits still. Don't look like it. In fact, that one was positively smaller. Bleak, 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 bleak. Oh, it fell off. And I've got hook in my hand. Come on, get off. Get me fish. Where you gone, babby? Oh, come on. Oh. Non-barbless hooks. Well, barbless, not that non-barbless. Might be stuck on bottom now. I bloody knew it. So rocks and boulders in bottom it, front on us. Well, we've been after coming down here. It's not really weather, but we've been after coming down here for a while, haven't we, Andy? I say we've been after coming down here for a while to do a bit of this. You got stick float on? Yeah, I started off with Waggler. Couldn't you get stick float far and apart? I'm going to try a little bit further down out to where I'm catapulting. Just see. Are a terrible cast. I just want a bit to depth off. Well, I'm catching. I'm trying some Dave Harrell line. See what that's like. £3. Not really a good test for it though, how we're going. I might shell her up a bit. I don't know yet. That didn't really get any better results. Going a little bit further down run. Non-tangled fucking catapult tangled up again. Out there. Hopefully I'll not be tangled up. No. Well, I'm missing them all now. Come on. Anyway, we're in a little match today. We've got keep nets in. I ain't going to win out like this, though. I am getting a flow through now, though.
First cast, started out on a Camasan black cap, full of hemp, worm on a quick stop. Thought I'd give it a 5-minute chuck while I feed a few maggots down the inside here. There's little dace bubbling all over, quite probably bleak as well. I thought it was worth 5 minutes for a cast, to see if I can pick a random barbel up. A big perch, any bonus on the worm to start with. Just steadily feeding 4 or 5 maggots a time. I can see Colin at next peg to me is catching already. Only very small fish, I'm not worried. Unless it turns into a fish race. I did initially set a stick float up for this peg, just number 4, but there's just not enough flow, so I've swapped that to a waggler. We'll see how we go. No indication at all on the worm. How many is that you've had, Col? Colin's on 6. They don't add up to 1 real fish. Now, I've not seen out to worry me yet. Trying not to feed any hemp on this inside line, because I'm hopefully going to catch a few silver shallow, so I'll save the hemp for the feeder. Right. You what, mate? Yeah, they look small. This is first day out with my acolyte 15 foot. Probably almost get away with fishing this to hand. bite straight away and missed it. A very small fish, I should think. Missed about 10 bites. Yeah, and took one, yeah. They must be very small fish. Well, that's dace number 1. Hopefully they're going to get a lot bigger than that, because I don't much fancy catching them all day. Straight in the landing there with that one. You what? Yeah, they're tiny, that's why. I could do with coming a foot shallower. A stripey. You always get a proper bite off a perch. There is, yeah. Right, I'll check back in with you later. Hopefully we'll be catching some proper fish.
Fluoro. It is. Oh, watch your bloody eyes with these rods. I don't like these single leg dies, I don't. I've had so much time, but I think I bumped it. I have. Come on, Perchy.
Well, it's about an hour since I last joined you. Things aren't going much better. Still catching small dace, bleak, the odd roach mixed in, but nothing of any size. It's a bit warm today. It's about 28 degrees. Although not as sunny as we thought it was going to be. It's nice and overcast, but it's very warm. Just feeding a mixture of maggots and casters. Fishing maggot, occasionally drop a caster on. I shan't spend long catching fish like this. Of course, a lot bigger obviously, but I put 3 or 4 feeders of hemp out before we have a sandwich. Just go into 10 minutes at this and then go and try and catch something on the hemp line. Slightly bigger, but they're still not big enough. There goes my maggot. In the tree, out the tree, up the tree, down the tree. That's an up length gone, and how many number 8? Using an 012 fluorocarbon up length to a size 20 SLWG, which I thought I'd try. And they're not bad actually. Quite a big hook for a 20. Looks like that float needs at least another 2 number 8s on it. I'm using stops, Preston stops, purely because I find them much easier than the round shot. Not only can you move them about easy, but I find them much easier to put on than round shot. I am feeding a small shoal of perch right underneath me, basically. Colin says it's cheating, but I don't see it. I think on these hard days you've got to maximise everything. It's great, you can actually watch the fish take the bait. Come on. And that fish now will swing him. Catching perch like that, I don't mind. I'll give this 5 more minutes, then I think I'll throw the feeder again and just see if anything's settled over that end. Tiny little dace. Little bleak. Time to see if anything's settled on that feeder line, I think. Must say I do like the quick stops for worm fishing. I don't really like barbless hooks, so I'd much prefer to use a barbless hook than a barbed hook. Use a quick stop. sure to feed a line where there's nice depth. I'll keep just tickling a few maggots in on this waggler line, because there has been a few better fish there. Desperately in need of the rain still. What are we now? Middle of August. Still not got no rain. Right, I'll plug away for half an hour and I'll update you in a bit. Well guys, I've just lost a nice perch on the feeder. Well, I say a nice perch, probably 8 to 10 ounce. I should have netted it. It's been really slow and steady. You can get bites on the feeder, but I don't think they're particularly big fish. I'm still feeding with the shallow light, the waggler, but the river's boiling, but I think they're only tiny little bleak. There is the odd roach in there. I'll keep feeding it with the hope that maybe I'll get a better roach off it later. I'm not holding out lots of hope. I'm still feeding the big shoulder perch. It's like Colin's got a nice perch. It's the first time I've seen his net out. If that's on, it's tiny. No. Keep chucking out. This must be getting a nice bed of amping casters out there now. It's a beautiful day to be out though. Much better than being sat in the house watching the telly. Although if I'd have sat and watched YouTube, I'd have probably seen some more fish than I've seen today so far, but it's still early. I was getting constant knocks and bangs on the feeder, but now, like you say, that big sun's come out again. Bright sun. Never mind, I'll try it again in a bit. Yeah. Of course there is, yeah. And the perch are that big down the edge, they're worth catching. And why there's not a lot else feeding, may as well plunder a few of these. That's the one I wanted. I'll net that one. It's not a monster by any stretch, but it's the biggest one so far. I think that was the biggest one I've been feeding. Trying not to spook them all off. Flick at it, see what's out here a minute. Tiny bleak. Tiny bleak. I'll have another 2 perch out of the edge. I'm a what? Why is that cheating? It'd be nice if I could unhook them. Oh, here we go. It's alright, Colin's moaning at me for catching fish that I can see down the edge. I don't think it's cheating. That's where the perch are. Oh, I lost that one. One more.
I'm back on float rod. No tapping up feeder. Just had a run of roach. And I'm back on days. I think quite possibly a whip would be good on here, but I ain't got one. It's like little ones anyway, but you won't win no matches on here with these. I've just been feeding this inside line, let's see. Quick drop on there, probably way over depth like that. Can't get comfortable on my box at all. Feels like a perch. I'm going to land it because Andy didn't and lost it. That's right down gullet. Oh no, corner up mouth. I ate him. Come on, come out. There we go. I probably could have swung that.
Now then, we've just had a bit of dinner. Back to trying to catch some fish for you now, because I'm not doing very well at it, I must admit. Let's try and cast it, see if he'll take that. I'd like to say it's a better fish, but it's not. What, these?
Yeah.
30, a lot of them. Yeah, they're not hounds.
I don't mind them, but I thought we'd got some veterans off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it keeps you busy, but like you say, they need to be bigger. It is, yeah. I think the Dyke's always been like that. I hope the scales you've got bought way down to drams. Backache. Oh no, I've done it again. That's Colin's net.